Chapter 9 Party Time. Fair warning, I'm going to be slow on the update since I found tests fast approaching. That goes for all figs I'm writing. What do you suppose you're going to call me Peace Blossom? Timmy asked Applejack as they continued their apple barking. Not sure. I don't know any opponent by that name. It's weird. That's what Dad used to call Mom. Really? Oh, that's strange. How come? Probably because of her love for gardening. She used to grow all kinds of flowers on the balcony. After kicking another tree, Applejack looked serious at her new friend. Tammy, what happened to your mom? Tammy, a funny question. I could ask you the same thing about your parents. Where are they anyway? The cowgirl glanced down at her hoofs. Applebloom was only 2 months old. Mom and Pa got into a fight. She was so upset she ran into the every forest. They went after her. Then they ran into some timberwolves. She sniffed. They were numbered. They didn't stand a chance. Seeing tears in the pony's eyes made Tammy feel good about concealing her emotions. Clothes chose to come clean. It was a car crash that took my mom. After I stopped crying, looked up at her. You mean a train? You mean a train car? No, an actual car. Huh? Never mind. You wanna know the funny thing? She was picking up my birthday cake. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. The two looked up to see Rambush huffing over them. Were you eavesdropping again? Applejack asked. No, I just happened to hear you. She leaned beside Tammy and put a hoof on her. Hey, these things happen. I lost my mom too. Really? Tammy said. Pegasus nodded. I was very little, so I don't remember her much. I was raised by my dad, which could be the reason why I'm such a tomboy. It's hard to lose the ones you love, said Applejack. But even though they're gone, they always remain in your heart. Tammy could feel her sadness melting away. She looked at the two ponies. When her mama died, she was so upset that she had shut out all her friends. Since then, she could not emotionally connect with anyone. Until now. She didn't know what to say, except, thanks. They turned when they heard a loud scream coming from Skulu. This is hard, she shouted, kicking an apple tree. Cedarbow nodded in agreement. She did the same. Pegasus finally gave up and slumped to the ground. I didn't want to have a kill marking away. The older ponies laughed. A few hours later, after all the sap apples had been harvested, Granny Smith had made a batch of jam and spread it on bread. Jamie had never tasted anything so incredible in all her life. Tastes kind of like Skittles, she exclaimed, or she claimed. What are Skittles? Cedarbow asked. Twilight didn't enter the kitchen. Oh, I see you've all finished. Tammy, the party corner starts in an hour. We should head over to Carrot's boutique and get ready. Count me out, Reddy Dash exclaimed. I'm not lying ready, so I'm in another frilly outfit. Ditto, Applejack mumbled. Can you give me a lift? Cedarbow inquired. Reddy wants me home before sundown. Before you go, the Go-Go handed Twilight some gem bread. Take a slice. Since the Anchor had more experience in flying than Tammy, Sweetbread rode on her back to Carrot's boutique. When they entered the shop, they found Spike working as a pin coach for Rarity. The unicorn was put together in its symbol on a horse-shaped mannequin. She didn't notice her visitors until Twilight cleared her throat. Oh, Taffy! I was just putting the finishing touching dresses for the party. Then gazed up at the dress with blue bodice and forest green skirt. That's my dress? Yes, I figured the blue would go well with your brown hair, and it really makes your eyes stand out. Don't you like it? It's great, but she pointed the collar. I'm not exactly the lacy type. Oh, of course. Reddy used to match with the lace color. There. Now, almost. She plucked a pin from Spike and put a sleeve in place. Doesn't that hurt? She asked the baby dragon. Thick scales, he declared. Can't feel a thing. He didn't look dreamily at the unicorn. David could have sworn his eyes had turned to hearts. She then glanced between them and understood. The dragon had crushed the unicorn, but she seemed to think nothing of it. What is with all the weird pairings here? Done, Reddy announced. Now let's get to work on your hair. What's wrong with it? Tammy exclaimed. Don't misjudge me. It's a lovely color. It goes well with your coat. But it's so tangled. And all those split ends. It's like you've been taking fashion shoes from Applejack. Well, I can fix that. She clapped her hooves and a screen appeared in front of them. Everything had happened so fast, the only thing Tammy noticed was her hair being tucked at. In a matter of seconds, the screen went away, and a mirror was pulled in front of her. It was the second time that day that Tammy didn't recognize herself. The dress had magically appeared on her body, her wings sticking out a pair of holes in the back. Verity had been right about the color, and the puffed sleeves somehow worked. Her hair had been combed and brushed to a long, sleek ponytail hanging down the side. Verity was waiting for an answer. Well, it's... She was lost for words. Wow, what did I tell you? You look marvelous, darling. Twilight and Sweetback stomped their hooves in agreement. As always, Verity, you never fail to disappoint, the Eloquent said. Now let's get you into an outfit, Your Highness. You're not letting me go to the party? Disco asked, flashing in bewilderment. Come on, it's a pinky party. I'm sorry, Spigot apologized. I want you to go, but last time I took you to the party, so I put a hair in a punch bowl. It was adorable, wasn't it? Talk about turning that stone into a pinata. He chipped you on the dance floor. She stamped her hoof. Discord, I've had enough of this. You say you're reformed, but you still do mean things to ponies. Don't you see why everybody hates me? Don't you? She turned from him. Disco put his paw on her shoulder. What do you mean? How could anybody hate you? Well, she sniffed. It's not really mean to hate. It's me being friends with you. I thought you didn't care about their opinion. Well, they have a reason. The way you treat them. She burst into tears. Disco did not know what to do in this situation. He hated seeing his friend cry, but he had no experience in comedy ponies. So he did the next best thing and made a compromise. Look, I promise I won't do any more than the usual harmless pranks. I won't hurt any pony. She sniffed. Vicky promise? Why does it always... Fine, I beg your promise. He crushed his heart and sound of cupcake. Flashed her face and smiled. Okay, as long as you behave yourself. The things I do for this pony, he thought with a sigh. Oh, we're going to be the bells of the bar, Verity exclaimed as she, Tammy, Twilight, Sweetback, and Spike approached the cube corner. I thought we were going to a party, Sweetback said in confusion. Never mind. As he opened the door, they would agree with a loud surprise. Surprise? Tammy said, raising an eyebrow at the party pony. But you invited me here. Pinkie Pie obviously ignored us and dragged her inside. The bakery was decorated with streamers, confetti, balloons, and the works. A banner was hung on the wall reading, Welcome to Ponyfield Taffy. There must have been at least 100 ponies in the room. Let me introduce you to every pony. This is Chili, Caramel, Bun Bun, Derby, Carrot Top, Cupcake, Dr. Hooves, Mare, Wizard Cake, Mrs. Cake, Pound Cake, Pumpkin Cake, Final Scratch, Octavia, Twist, all there, Pinky. I was trying to reject grabbing hold of Tammy. You're gonna make her dizzy. Thanks, the disguised human whispered. Well, look at you. Ready sure fix you up your nights. I know, right? I haven't dressed up like this or been to a party since my 12th birthday. Pinky gasped dramatically. You haven't been to a party since you were 12? Well, I don't really get invited, and school days don't exactly count. They will have to make this party the most super awesome, amazing party you've ever been to. You might want to brace yourself, Applejack whispered. For what? Pin the tail on the pony! In less than a second, Tammy was dragged to a wall with a picture of a pony. Blindfolded, had something fuzzy put in her mouth, and was spun around 3 times. You're gonna do it, Tammy! She heard Applejack cheer. Aren't these ponies a little over this game? Tammy said to herself. Apparently not, for loud voices would shrink from her. Sighing, she stepped forward, fell around the wall, came in contact with the paper, and placed the fur forward. There was a lot of laughter, and Tammy took off her blindfold to see that she had pinned the tail on the pony's nose. Don't worry, Taffy, Pinky said cheerfully. You at least got it on the poster. Oh, who's that for? Bopping for apples! Oh boy, Tammy thought as the energetic pony held her to the other side of the room. Rainbow Dash had her hand a barrel of apples floating in air. Or in water. When she resurfaced, Tammy shrieked. Doesn't that get a chewing on her face? Pinky giggled. Nah, that's just gummy. It doesn't have any teeth. Bluebug shook the animal off. Not again. Go on, Tammy, take a shot. She glanced out the barrel, afraid of what else was in there. I don't know. Come on, it's super fun. She took in a deep breath and ducked under. She came up wet and empty. Try again, Pink urged. What am I doing? Tammy didn't remember the old trick and kept her eyes open. She slowly leaned forward and caved an apple with her teeth. Ta-da! Oops, she said, showing the evident process. Nice job. Picky then paused as new song started playing. Ooh, this is my jam. Come on, Taffy, time to check your hoof things. Shaking my Piggy pulled her to the middle of the dance floor and started grooving to the music. Tammy looked around at all the other ponies dancing. She didn't want to be awkwardly standing there, so she began moving to the beat. Pretty soon, she didn't care that she was being watched and lost herself in the groove. Nice moves. Tammy glanced at Scooter, who was spinning on the one hoof. You're not so bad yourself, she complimented. Where'd you learn how to do that? I just do my scooter tricks, only without the scooter. Wow, you're really good. Hey, maybe your scooter tricks are your special talent. Scooter started to ponder. You think? Tammy turned at some point and tapped her on the shoulder. She remembered his name was Caramel. Hey, Taffy, was it? Yeah, she replied. Care for a dance? The human glanced behind her shoulder and then back at him. Me? Do you see another pony here named Taffy? She blinked at him. No one had ever asked her to dance before. Now she had finally received her first invitation, and it was from a horse. It was both flattering and embarrassing. No thank you, she said politely. She moved past him towards the refreshment table, where she was met by a brown pony with an hourglass key mark. What was his name? Dr. something. Want to dance? He asked. She forced a smile. No thanks. After the stallion had left, she glanced down at herself. How was it that no boy had ever noticed her as a human, but after being a horse for one day, she was suddenly popular? I see you've cut the eye of a few males, Ray said, giving her a wink. Yeah, I remembered. If only they were my species. You could at least dance with a few of them. They're horses. Ponies. And trust me, if you were a pony 24/7, you would see how handsome those stallions are. Jamie grunted to listen as she poured herself some punch, having slight difficulty with her hooves. And you know, by pony standards, you aren't unattractive. Suddenly, a hair appeared in the punch bowl when Tammy spat the liquid out. She heard a familiar laugh above her head, and glanced up. Oh, you should see the look on your face, Cisco chortled. Priceless. A hair in the punch bowl. Dan grumbled. Funny. Glad you appreciate it, he led the crowd. Hey, everybody, there's ghosts in the house. A couple of stallions, including Cameron and Dr. Who's, raced out the door, for fear of being turned into piñatas. The congas didn't materialize at the turntable, so I found a scratch. Let's crack at the mix, shall we? Oh boy, Yuko murmured, ducking for cover. Discord! Fluttershy shouted. With a mischievous grin, he turned the stereo to such a high volume that Tim's glass shattered, along with every other glass subject in the room. The final scratch took the liberty of pulling the plug. Even she knew when enough was enough. She looked up at Discord angrily and punched her broken sunglasses. Dude, this is the 5th pair this week. Sorry, but you should really get stronger sunglasses. Fluttershy flubbed at her, glaring. Discord, you promised. I was just having a little fun. Discord. He sighed. All right. He snapped his fingers, fixing everything he had broken, and returned the music to its previous volume. Now, I don't want any more mischief from you for the rest of the evening, Fluttershy warned her friend. Understand. You know you look cute when you're angry, Ginger Conker said instantly. She gave him one more glance before flying away. Discord slumped himself on a cereal. Jerry walked up to him. That's your idea of winning a girl over? Well, what would you suggest? He snapped. How about asking her to dance? He opened his mouth and paused. Hold that dog. He transferred himself to Fluttershy's side, scaring her to driving her slice of cake. Hey, Fluttershy, let's dance. Disco didn't wait for an answer as he grabbed her hose and spun her around. Tammy put her hip to her forehead and groaned. The rest of the evening went along smoothly. Tammy couldn't remember the last time she had this much fun. She watched as Pink Pie accepted Rainbow Dash's challenge of stuffing cupcakes into her mouth. 45! She talked with many of the ponies and even danced with a couple of stallions. She made the mistake of entering a dance contest with Discord, as he accidentally tripped her with his tail. They were playing a party games like Twister. Discord beat every pony at that as well. Tammy felt like a kid again. As the moon rose in the sky, the ponies started to clear out. Are you sure you don't want to stay a little while? Pink asked her best friends. There's still plenty of cake. No thanks, Pinky, Twilight grumbled. I already ate too much. Besides, it's past Spike's bedtime. She pointed to the baby dragon who had fallen asleep in the punch bowl. She lifted him onto her back. So, Taffy, she said to the human, what do you think of Ponyville? What do I think? Tammy repeated with a grin. I think it's the most amazing place in the universe. You guys have been so nice. The Sabbaths were delicious. I haven't felt this pretty in years, and the party was awesome. This has been the best day of my life. Happy I brought you here? Just as a smirk. Happy? Dude, happy would be an understatement. I'm glad to hear that. So I said, you should get plenty of rest before you send you back tomorrow. Tammy's face fell. Back? Tomorrow? You have your friend to go back to, don't you? Oh. Alright. Hey! Rainbow exclaimed. Since you can't fly now, how about you crash at my place tonight? I can give you a quick tour of Cloudsdale. They'll lift her spirits a little. That would be great. Two bags of shit said farewell to the others and took the skies. Rainbow led Tim to what appeared to be a city built entirely of clouds. Even though it was night, there were still a few Pegasus hovering about. 2 stallions, 1 brown, and 1 tan. Soon the peasant laughed. Well, if it is a rainbow crash, the brown one taunted. Rainbow gritted her teeth. Not now, guys. Not in the mood. We stopped once he noticed Timmy. There was one looked goofy. Hey, who's your pretty friend? Timmy realized. Trust me, dude, you're not my type. Rainbow chuckled as he stared around the confused stallions. Wow, Timmy gasped. That felt good. How so? Guys never hit on me as a human, so I've never had to reject anything before. And it feels good. Her friend laughed and gave her a hoof bump. Yeah, right, kid. For a human. They approached the house, and Ting was astonished when Rainbow Dust landed on the surface of the cloud without falling through. It's okay, she said. Pegasus can't walk in clouds. She had to lower herself down and realized that Rainbow was right. Cool, she exclaimed. Inside, Timmy gawked at the structure of the place. Almost everything had been crafted from cloud. Designed it all myself, Rainbow said proudly. Guess bed is over there. Make yourself at home. Timmy noticed a big pile of books over by what must have been her host's bed. I didn't think you were the reading type. Not as much as Twilight is. Who doesn't love a good book? Daring Do is my favorite. By the way, I'm sorry I thought you were a guy and all. Timmy apologized as she slid out of her dress. Nah, it happens all the time. Rainbow said she hopped into her bed. Being raised by my dad, I thought I was a guy for a while. She snickered. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The human looked down at the clothes. Yeah, sure. The birds could see that something was bothering her. Hey, you okay? Yeah, just... But then I haven't really been close since Mom... Oh. She slumped on the cloud bed. At first I didn't mind him phoning me and going to his room. That's what I did too. But after a while, it was like I didn't exist. He kept working late, going on business trips, missing my birthdays, not even congratulating me when I won the school talent show last month. He hardly even looks at me anymore. He turned to face the wall, and there was silence for a while. I was wrong about you, kid, Rainbow said. I just wasn't used to seeing humans before. But you're no different from us ponies. So you really should have those wings for keeps. Danny rolled in her direction and smiled. Thanks. You guys are the first friends I've had in years. Really? After Mom died, I did nothing but mope and my friends got tired of it. It's good to have someone to talk to. Rainbow grinned. I'm gonna miss you, Taffy. Night. As she blew out the lamp, Tammy went over the events of that day. She had forgotten what it was like to have fun with friends. She didn't want to leave them. Her train of thought was cut short as the softness of the cloud had lulled her to sleep. No, dun. No evil love. What do I do?